Hola, mis amigos, bienvenidos a la referencia de la película, aka
Yeah.
the movie reference. This is episode 50. It's the thing that you guys have been begging us to do for years. It's our Q&A episode. Yay! Anyways,
Like a filler episode on The Office.
right? It's just that one episode where no one tunes into.
Yeah.
You guys can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on Anchor, on Google's popping up more. I've seen. There's all the
What?
other platforms as well that are available, and you guys can follow us at the Movie Reference on Instagram. For the foreseeable future, and I'm here with my hostess, the goat, Brittany Denny.
What's up, suck MCs?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And I'm your
yeah.
host, Mark Denny. And man, we're here. The year is coming to a close. It's awesome. And
Don't
we
cry.
have our tech specialist determining whether or not we go past our year or we just finish at 52.
Honestly. We'll
Hell
see what's
yeah.
going on.
Hell yeah. But
Let's
yeah,
see what
we
our
have
accountant says.
Yeah, we'll see what our accountant says. Sees if the numbers are adding up. If Brittany's supposed to have the $5 million that she's been getting compared to the $10 I've been getting.
Yeah.
So we have some questions from you guys. We thank you very much for submitting the questions. Some of you posted more than once, which was awesome. Um, got a I don't know. I think I got more questions on Instagram compared to Spotify, just for I guess for my own future reference. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. You ready to get to this, Britt? You want to go straight into the questions, or you
Yeah.
what you been up to?
Um.
You got anything cool to share?
Oh, I showed. Well, I don't know if you want to talk about a movie, but I showed Nathan Dunkirk.
Ooh, Dunkirk.
And for those people who haven't watched it, it came out in 2017. So if there's spoilers, I don't care. You missed your chance to watch it.
It's also a historical. It's supposed to be based on a historical event.
Yeah,
So
so if you don't know history, then it's a spoiler alert.
yeah,
I really like that movie. It's a Christopher Nolan movie, which Morgana told us that we watched on his birthday.
I know. Coincidence.
Coincidence? I think not. On they. I really like the movie because it's all about. I was telling Nathan, I was like, you just have to like listen to the soundtrack because there's not a lot of talking in the film. Like
Hmm.
you're supposed to just feel like how the soldier feels. Like you're never like having a moment to relax. Like there's always something coming up that's gonna
Yeah.
happen
Hmm.
because those damn Germans.
It's a big like experience film. Like you're just there to soak it in,
Yeah,
and
it's just amazing.
it's perfect, because those haters, those Nolan haters saying that he's
Who
been
hates Nolan?
not like they've been dissing his like sound, like his sound design in his movies, that you can't hear what they're saying half the time. The music's too loud or the explosions too loud. It kind of out, you can't hear the person that's talking sometimes.
I mean, but
And
that's a post
but
production thing
but
anyway.
that the thing is that I think he does it on purpose, so it's in the moment. You're supposed to be in the moment. You're not supposed to be sitting there taken out of the movie. You're supposed to be like, oh my gosh, I don't know. That's how I equate it to. But Dunkirk is one of those cool. Like I didn't see it in theaters. I wish I had. Um, I saw it at
I saw it in
home.
theaters with dad.
Yeah, and you told me it was an amazing.
I felt like I don't know because if it was because we were by the the where they what was that thing called, the projector area,
Oh yeah, yeah, towards the back.
and then the sound was right behind us. I kept
Hmm.
feeling like I was gonna have a heart attack, especially like when Tom Hardy's in the plane
Oh yeah.
and other people, and he keeps missing. I'm like, you know, it's like a stressful It's stressful, but it's so good. Like, I don't know.
Well, and that brings it to the, I guess, the highlights that I would have brought up. It's not gonna be a separate section, but like the Oppenheimer little tease.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Oppenheimer. Like I can only, there's gonna be an explosion in this movie that's gonna take up the whole screen.
That was explaining to me because of World War II. The Jewish were flooding over here, and then they work for the government. That's Oppenheimer. That's what he said, right? Something like that. I don't know. So it's gonna be an interesting history watch. I think he'll want to see it, so I'll probably take him to go see that.
I definitely want to go see it. I'm not a big history buff, but I don't know. Maybe I'm getting older. I've been craving more of watching those type of movies, like like learning a little bit more. So I'm excited. It's Christopher Nolan, so
another slice of news. I found another white hair upon thy head.
Oh my gosh.
And honestly, I'm over it.
I have apparently Lisette caught a white hair in my beard. And I have a few, but when I shave, you don't or trim it, you don't notice.
This is bullshit though. We're not that old. Like it doesn't make sense.
The show is aging us 10 years. This is exactly what sells tickets. Is this
It's getting old? Yeah. I don't like this. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Oh shit, man. My top 20 list is coming together. I'm just gonna say that right now. I think I got it.
Come together.
I think I finally nailed it.
Right now.
I've been revisiting every movie on my list. Yep. Having it in the background while I'm working.
Is your number one on the list have the lead actor of the British?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Just tell me his name.
You're gonna have to wait.
Okay, but do like a teaser.
I did. That's my tease. I think I finalized my list.
Well, here's a teaser for everyone.
And
listening.
I have an honorable mention. I
haven't made my list yet.
Of course you haven't made it. I have an honorable mention that's probably going to be on your list.
Son of a bitch. You don't know me. You don't know my list.
I think I know that this honorable mention will be on your list. So, there's a tease. Do you like that?
I love it. Oh man, what's going on with Ben Affleck?
What do you mean?
They took pictures of him on his honeymoon with J-Lo, which they brought their kids, which is weird.
He's just sleeping.
And he's like just having a cry fest.
Cry fest? I didn't see that part.
Yeah, the paparazzi are taking pictures of them through the bushes, which is really rude. But he's just there having like a little crisis.
I think that I honestly, we should just do away with paparazzi, okay? That's it. That's all I'm going to say about this event. Because I've been seeing too many pictures of them on their honeymoon, and it's like, leave them alone. Let them have their honeymoon.
But I think J-Lo likes it.
Well, I think it helps J-Lo's brand. She's not, I think she's one of those celebrities that understands her position. Whereas Ben Affleck is I think he's always been a little more like, leave me the hell alone.
Let me cower in my room.
Yeah, that's why he was such a perfect Batman / Bruce Wayne.
That would be you, bro. You'd be the brooding character, and then I would be like posing for the paps.
Oh, for sure. I'd be like, please leave me alone. I don't want this at all. Yeah, but other chisme, I have some. I sent it to you last night, but Sylvester Stallone, there's been a lot of stuff coming out that he's not an owner of the Rocky franchise. To get the movie made, he he made some deal with this producer, this producer that obviously the producer's still making money and kind of like slowly cutting him out of the franchise, it seems like. and they just like announced the spinoff to Rocky and Creed, which is Drago. They want to tell the story of Drago, and Sylvester Stallone went on his social media and was like, here's another example. And it's like, it's so crazy because the character and Sylvester Stallone are like synonymous. It's not like donating and pledging. It really is Sylvester Stallone is Rocky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a weird situation.
That's why you get in Hollywood. You gotta get an attorney. You're signing things.
I don't know, man. Well, it sucks that because he signed that thing, back in the 70s? That's when the first one came out?
Oh, is it like the statute of limitations or something?
I don't know how. Well, and the thing is, they're still making properties off of it, so I don't think they're gonna lose the rights. Especially since Michael B's doing Creed 3. They announced this Drago spinoff. Like, yeah, it's interesting, man. I guess you just got to be careful.
Oh, other news. Johnny and Amber.
More?
They're well, because she appealed, right? So now they're gonna unseal some records. But these ones that were sealed do not shine her in a good light at all.
Well, then there's no point. Well,
like a worse light than before. So I don't know why she's going about this. So yeah, Johnny appealed because he doesn't want to. He doesn't feel like he's in the wrong. Lots of things. I didn't have time to read up on all the sealed documents. But basically she asked for, the judge asked for a trial by jury. And Amber was like, okay, let's, it's fine. And then later she says it was an unfair trial because it was trial by jury. And then something about her being a stripper in the past, they wanted to seal it because it had nothing to do with her, the situation. It was irrelevant or something.
Yeah.
And what else? What else happened there? I don't know. I'll have to look into it, let everybody know. But
drama
2.0 with that bitch.
Damn,
She's always something with her.
I feel like there's a lot going on because
and Marquette, they finally found out the chisme between Florence Pugh and Olivia Wilde.
It just leaked into other platforms beyond Brittany's corner, and I always like to confirm with Britt and go, hey, look, it actually is on not saying Brittany's not reputable, but it's on a reputable newspaper or something. You know what I mean?
I'm as close to reputable that you're gonna get, pal.
According to Brittany Denny from the movie reference.
I'm giving you the facts before they even come out.
I mean, you're on it, man.
I'm on it.
You're on it. I was like, oh snap, it's spilling. The beans is coming. I don't know. It's still rumors and conjecture, but
it's not rumors. It's 100% fact.
It's hearsay. Are you gonna go see Everything Everywhere All at Once?
You asked me this.
I did, right?
I don't know. Do you want to watch it, babe? I want to see it again.
8 minutes is worth it.
Babe, oh my god! Fandango is the stupidest, bitchiest app on the planet.
App? Why? What happened?
I had 3 $5 offs.
Ooh.
And they all decide to expire.
Oh yeah, they do. They expire.
They don't even give you enough time to use them.
Well, because the thing is they
give you 30 days. There has not been any good movies within 30 days.
Yeah, I know. That's the sucky part about those sites is that
everything
is 30 days. Even your birthday, they only give you 30 days.
That's oh man. Oh.
So it's either go see something you've already seen or hope that something else is coming.
Well, I thought you could use it towards a credit to watch the movie at home. There's those voodoo films, but I already seen them all too.
See, then it's not even. Yeah.
So
that's I used to be crazy about that stuff too, and yeah. I don't know. They got to do something, right? They got to try to.
I mean, they lost my business. That's all I'm gonna say. They lost our business.
I'm going straight to the theater website.
I'm buying from the box office.
From the box office, just like the old days, to get a physical ticket.
I'm gonna have to.
I miss those days, getting a physical ticket.
I like those membership deals though.
I've always been skeptical.
A monthly thing.
I've always been skeptical though.
But then you could just see whatever movie you want. Like it's like no harm, no foul kind of thing.
But then there's also the double-edged sword. Like, nah. I'm not gonna defend the studio. Fuck them. But I was gonna be like, it's a double-edged sword. Like, do they get enough money for the movie that we were going to see?
I don't think anyone's gonna go see. Like, I don't know. I think they still get their money.
Okay. All right. Well, then
don't worry about these people. They make like $20 million.
I know, and we could use it. I mean, congrats to that person in Illinois, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, take your money and run.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Make sure you have a will in place.
Yeah. Don't tell anybody.
I was like, TikTok kept giving tips. If you win, do this. I'm like, what the? Nobody's gonna win. And every time they do win, they lose the money right away because they're stupid.
There's always a curse or something. Like I remember there was like back in the day when they had True Hollywood Stories. I think they talked about lottery curses and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's because Nathan said the people that play the lottery.
Did you freeze?
I froze. I can't say what he said. But all that money that we pay for the lottery is supposed to be going towards schools. And how are all the schools not having enough money?
That's valid. If I won the lotto, I would pay for your guys' wedding. And then I would
and give us our retirement money.
No, that's it.
Just the wedding? Need to make it more bougie.
No. I definitely would want to spread the wealth, and then it all comes with a disclaimer: don't come back to me. I'm giving you this as a gift.
That you gave us the money.
Don't say that you need more of it because I'm giving you this.
Are we taxed on a gift like that, babe?
It's a donation. You can claim it as tax. No, I'm kidding.
It's a write-off.
It's a write-off.
Don't worry, bro. I have my financial advisor here. He would not let me overspend.
That's right. And
live in a van. He always suggests that. Let's just live in a van.
I mean, live in a tiny home.
With the heat in Texas, I no. I cannot.
I don't know how people live in those. Granted, most of them from the TV shows, they're like really thin, skinny people, so it's okay. But like for someone like me, I feel like I'm gonna hit my shoulders on everything.
Yeah.
Just walking in.
We got our broad shoulders.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah.
Oh man, we had some tacos last night. Hated it.
Hey man,
I gave it a okay. So our friend Jesse was like, "No, these are the best tacos I've ever I have in Houston." That's not how he talks, but that's how I'm gonna talk. And I'm like, all right. Listen to Chicken Tender Guy. So they go to this place, we're waiting in line. I mean, the tacos were moderately priced, not too bad, right? I don't know, Nathan paid. Yeah. And then I got
they're $4 each.
$4 each. So I got
that's expensive.
I got al pastor and something else. And I sat down. I had a bite. It was missing. There was no flavor.
No flavor.
Okay, so the tortillas didn't have grease on them. There wasn't it didn't have any color. It was just thrown on the flat iron for a little bit, and then they put the meat on there.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how I knew I didn't like it? I gave the rest to Nathan. You know me, I finished my food.
Yeah.
I eat it all.
Question is, did Nathan eat it all?
He did.
So maybe
But he doesn't waste food.
Okay. I gave you that. I was like, maybe he liked it a little bit.
Yeah. And then once we left, our friend Jesse, he said, what did he give it? A 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10?
Yeah.
He gave it 7 out of 10.
Didn't he say it was the best tacos ever?
That's what he was saying.
But then he went back and said, well, what I actually meant was they're the best tacos that I've had in Houston, because there's not very many of them.
Anyway, and then I told him the Calle is better, but Nathan did have a point. Every time I ate them, I was drunk. So yeah,
oh
I don't know. Man, this whole week I've been feeling like sick, bruv.
Sick?
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I was cooking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just seeing the chicken, I was like, ugh. Disgusting. And then I was cooking broccoli and I was like, ugh. And then I was like, I don't even want to eat the food that I made. Like, I'm like, can we just order food? But then while I'm eating, I always feel like I want to throw up.
Dude,
I am not pregnant.
I felt like that last night though.
Right? Okay.
I ordered salmon and it came with peas and asparagus or whatever and like some sauce. And I was eating it and I was like in the middle of it, I was like, man, I feel like I'm gonna vomit this food. It was weird.
Whoa. Maybe it's a family thing.
Maybe we're finally gonna conform into mom's ways. Like we can only have
we can't eat out. It's disgusting.
We just can't. And we gotta have celery and water and smoothies.
I don't know. I
mean,
eat.
Hey man. Skinny lives.
Skinny lives.
Oh man.
Oh, sorry, we're doing Q&A.
Q&A. We're gonna cue the music at this point in time. Oh wait, that's the wrong button. Damn. Sorry, my bad. It's still a vibe. It's still a vibe.
It's a vibe.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Q&A time. We got, full disclosure, we got 7 questions. So let's get into it.
Blaze through them.
This is the first one I got. All right. I'm gonna keep it all anonymous.
Anonymous.
One of our anonymous.
Anonymous.
I can't say it. It's like cinnamon and aluminum to some people. This question I thought was a really cool question. What celebrity would you want to be your third co-host? You could do personality too. I don't know.
Which celebrity third? Oh man, who would we vibe with?
I already have one in mind.
I'm thinking Ryan Reynolds.
Dude, that's exactly what I was thinking.
He's our vibe, dude.
Heck yeah. Ryan Reynolds, man.
Ryan Reynolds for the win.
What would be your nickname for him?
It's okay. My nickname for him would be Maple.
Ooh, I was gonna go with Rai Rai.
Oh, well, because he's Canadian.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's a good one. Imagine Ryan Reynolds here, and you know what? And at that point, we would be charging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be this would be a whole Patreon channel only.
It totally would, and then it would be attached to Mint Mobile and Aviation Gin. Like it'd be like tandem.
Damn.
Yeah, honestly,
we'd only use Mint Mobile products. We would drink Aviation Gin, and then we would only talk about Wexford.
and then maybe get the exclusive on Deadpool 3. That'd be awesome.
Ooh. I
But
want to
think
hear
Ryan-
it. I want to hear his takes on the movies that we love.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun to hear all of his takes on any of the movies, and then like his responses. Like, you know, I don't know, like what's his thoughts on Dune? You know what I mean? Like, it'd be
We already know
classic.
his thoughts.
He's gonna be really nice about it.
No. Well, I guess he has to because he has to work with these people. See, that's the problem with like picking an actor. I want someone that's problematic.
Oh well, then Bobby Lee would be another choice.
Sometimes he doesn't say stuff. Like he's like, I can't say.
I don't know. I think Bobby Lee and you would clash because you guys are pretty much the same person. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
You're really not.
Yeah, let's get Santino on.
Santino would be great. I got so excited. I was probably the only person in the world. Well, maybe not, but I got so excited when I saw him in the Me Time trailer for Kevin Hart's movie.
Oh, yeah, I know. I was like, that's the only reason I'll watch it. It's 'cause
Exactly.
he's in
I
it.
was like, oh, Tino. I got so excited. Yeah, I don't know who. I'm trying to think of another one since you and I both came up with Ryan Reynolds, but I got nothing. Because I feel like he's the liveliest celebrity. Like, I think he would add a lot to it.
Mhm.
And then, like, but Gosling, though, he's been showing his little comedic chops. He might be a fun one to have on the show.
Well, he already did his comedic chops like on SNL and
Oh, that's true. But he might be just like, you know, when he did the snack challenge and he kept hiding himself behind his jacket. Like,
oh
I feel
yeah,
like,
he's like, I don't want this turned into a meme.
exactly. I feel like I don't know. All right. Next question. That was a good one. I can't believe we came up with the same one. This is a good question. What movies do you strongly disagree with critics on, and why? What movies do you strongly disagree with critics, and why?
I don't know if you're able to go first because I have to think.
Oh, I know what you would probably choose, but
You know what I'd probably choose?
yeah, I have a feeling of what you would choose. Because it has an 83% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What movie's that?
You ready?
Okay.
I'm gonna show you.
What the fuck? Dude. How? Did everyone that watched this movie read the books or something?
Maybe. Dune occasionally struggles with its unwielding source material, but those issues are largely overshadowed by the scope and ambition of this visually thrilling adaptation.
See, it's all about the cinematography. That's it.
It's from Rotten Tomatoes. Oh,
Okay,
you know,
but
I know another one too that you might mention.
I want Roger Ebert if he was still you know, alive. I would want to know what he would say about this film. Because the only thing good about it, yeah, the cinematography. But everything else is like, this movie had no rhyme or reason, in my humble opinion.
Mhm,
It was
mhm.
boring. It was like, not even a slow burn. It was like, we didn't even light the candle, bitch. Okay? Not for, like, Jesse fell asleep watching with us and he made us watch it. And I was getting so mad. I was like, I'm losing sleep
This
to
is
watch
hilarious.
this.
I've been meaning to rewatch this movie because I just
Oh.
have more positive memories about it than you guys. But yeah, I mean, come on. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's enjoyable. It just doesn't have a conclusion, so it's like you feel like you kind of watch this long movie to get nowhere.
Yeah.
So I get it. But is that your pick, Dune?
Okay, well, first of all, that's a movie I don't like, that I don't agree with the critics.
Yeah.
And then there's one that I like that the critics don't agree with me.
Which is?
Oh man. It'd probably have to be, there's a sequel of a movie that I really like, but nobody else does. It's either, oh my god, what's that one movie? It's either MI2.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, let me look that up.
There's another one where I like the sequel more than the original. What are they saying on Rotten T?
I'm pulling it up. The other movie I thought of that you might mention is Power of the Dog.
But I didn't like that movie.
I know it could be you still disagree with the critics on it.
Oh, they love it. But I told you that on the podcast.
They love when
the movie is uncomfortable.
Yeah. So Mission Impossible 2 is at a 57%.
Yeah.
And the audience is 42%.
Yeah, see,
And
I like it more than the audience.
I agree with you on that one. I love that movie more than the audience. When it comes to Mission Impossible, you can't tell me nothing. They're all enjoyable. They're like a steady line. Of course, it gets better when it gets to 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
But I feel like they've always been good, at least at the bare minimum. They've always been enjoyable, always been thrilling.
Well, even then, Revenge of the Fallen for Transformers.
Oh yeah.
That's one that I'm pretty sure people didn't.
Dark of the Moon.
Is that the third one?
Is the third one, yeah. That one I feel like they self-corrected on that one, and I think even then, let me look it up. Dark of the Moon. Because that one has a 35%. Shee.
Damn, dog.
Yeah. And I mean it is a long one, but I quite enjoy that one. I like the darkness of it. That car chase battle on the bridge was so cool with the Autobots and the Decepticons, and when Bumblebee has to, throw Shia out, and he's like, screaming. Like, I mean, there's some really cool moments in that movie, and funny moments.
What about you?
Yeah, man. Like the ones I could think of were all like the negative ones, and I would probably put them on my underrated movies. For example, The A-Team with Liam Neeson and Bradley Cooper. Like right now I'm looking at Rotten Tomatoes, 49%. And the audience score is a little bit better, it's 66, but I think this movie is enjoyable. I think Bradley Cooper is awesome in it, and of course Liam Neeson. Like I like the A-Team movie. I think it's really good.
I totally forgot about the movie. Oh, The Losers then, huh?
That was my next one, man. The Losers, 48%. And the audience 54. And like, man, when Britt and I saw this movie, we were like, damn, this movie is it.
Oh,
it was so good. And I just love the cast of The Losers, and that was my
that was a great cast.
That was a great cast. That was my big crush time frame with Zoe Saldana was with this film.
Oh, that was my time with Chris Evans as usual.
Chris, that part with the "Don't Stop Believing."
Yeah, that so always gets me. Too good.
I love that one. I can't think of a positive one. Yeah, I can't think of a positive one that I was like, oh, this is not for me, dog. Not for me.
What? Swords and Sandals, probably.
Well, yeah, I guess we could go down that path, but I also don't want to say a movie is terrible and be like, I only seen it that one time. You know what I mean?
What did I watch?
Oh,
They win so many awards.
Equilibrium is another one that got panned by critics, and I think it's better than what they said.
Yeah, I don't know. These critics don't know what they're talking about.
I feel like we're leaning towards more action movies that we
They don't give action movies enough credit.
That's true.
Sometimes, they're just,
Yeah. Damn, I can't think of a positive one right now.
I feel like I've seen some Oscar award-winning movies. Oh, Nathan watched Midsommar.
Oof.
He did not like that.
Oof. What does that one have?
Florence Pugh.
Let's see. That one has an 83%. Oh my gosh. The first image. Ooh.
Nathan said it would fall under the weird category.
Ooh. gross. Would the Batman be something that you were disappointed with?
Batman and Robin.
No.
That's something that you
The Robert
disagree with?
Pattinson one.
That one's at 85%.
I mean, I don't hate it.
Hmm.
I'm looking at the list here. Definitely The Favorite was a weird movie.
Oh, that was with Emma Stone and
Was
Who
it
else?
Emma Stone?
Rachel Weisz.
Yeah, that movie was really weird,
Yeah, that was a strange one.
and people loved it. I just no. That was a weird one. I turned it off. I didn't even finish it.
I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good amount of answers right there. That was pretty good.
Okay, fine.
I can't think of anything else though. Like, let me look at my list here.
Oh, I watched The Reader.
Was that with Leo and Kate?
It's with Kate and like Ralph Fiennes.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was a good movie. It's like one of those movies you watch at home though.
What does it have?
What do you mean?
No, like percent. Are you looking at percent or no?
Oh, I didn't look at the percent. I was just looking at Oscar award-winning movies that I've watched. Where I'm like,
okay.
not too bad. It wasn't too weird.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, a Nazi lady having a relationship with a young man, and then he finds out he was dating a Nazi. He had no idea.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All
And then
right.
she goes to prison for crimes against humanity later on. He's like at her trial.
Whoa.
It was pretty intense.
Whoa. Next question then. Ooh, this is a good one. I say that about every question. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If you could only watch 3 shows and nothing else, what would they be? 3
Ooh.
shows. I have one. Let me think of the other 2. Ooh. Oh, I have 2.
3 shows. Like I have to watch them over and over and over again.
Like there's like that's all you got. You got nothing else.
The Friends, The
Yeah.
Office,
Mhm.
and Modern Family.
Ooh, good picks.
No, I would like to switch out Modern Family and I'll put Peaky Blinders.
Wow. So you're listing in Friends, Office, Peaky Blinders. That's you.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely would like The Office. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
Ted Lasso would
I
be
can do
number
that.
2. I love Ted Lasso. And a third one, I think I need like something different than those 2. Ooh. This is tough. The Office, Ted Lasso, and I don't know what that third one's gonna be.
Spartacus.
No. Dang, that is a tough question. Maybe I'll just for the sake of this, I put Modern Family in there. I guess I know I was trying to choose something different, but there's no other like drama shows. I don't really watch a lot of those. If you count the Marvel MCU as a show, all the movies, that would help me tremendously.
Too bad. Too damn bad.
Too damn bad. You keep digging. I think I'm gonna go with that for now. Like I bet you I'm gonna think of it later, and I'm like, crap, I should have put that show on there. Right now, Lisette and I are really invested into Married at First Sight.
And you guys didn't watch the show I told you to watch.
She fell asleep when we got home, so.
So yeah, after this episode, you should watch it.
Maybe. Oh, wait. Okay. I forgot about Breaking Bad. So it's gonna be Ted Lasso, Office, and Breaking Bad.
You like Breaking Bad that much?
I do.
feel like towards the end it fell apart for me.
Really? I don't think so.
Like I just didn't like Gus.
Maybe it's getting more enhanced because I was watching Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm caught up except for the last season. I'm waiting for that to drop on Netflix so I can watch all of it. But maybe that's enhancing my experience. I really liked Breaking Bad. Really loved it. It was really good. Yeah. Okay. You know, has there ever been shows that you wish you would have gotten into, or maybe you watched an episode and you were like, oh, I'm gonna check this out, and then you never went back?
What would that be? No.
I feel, for me, I think it's like Justified. Like, I think I liked it so much, and then I just never went back to finish it. That show looked good. Oh, you know what show I did love? Burn Notice. I really loved Burn Notice.
Oh, that was a great show.
Damn, maybe. Anyways, okay. I made my choice. Now I gotta sleep with it. All right, next question. If you made your own film, what would it be about, and which actors would you hire?
Damn, dude.
That's a deep question.
That's hard. You go first then if you really thought.
This is what I tried to do when I got these questions. I wrote them down on a Post-it and I put them to the side. So I wouldn't get tempted to be like advanced of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I made my own movie,
be about?
I think my movie obviously would have to be in the action genre, because that's my favorite thing, but it's got to have comedy in it, so it's going to be a blend. But comedy in terms of like buddy comedy, not, I don't know. I'm a sucker for buddy comedies, where they're both funny, not just one's playing a straight guy and the other one's crazy as hell.
Yeah.
Ooh. What would my film be about? Well, I'm just gonna share it because it's probably not gonna happen. But I had this idea for a new Men in Black movie called, I already have the title, Men in Black Undocumented. And I think it pretty much writes itself. It's Men in Black meets The Fugitive, except for one of their agents is an alien.
Whoa.
So they have to hunt one of their own. So it's a big, like, you know, I guess a chase movie, a manhunt movie for this person. And originally, before the slap was heard around the world, I thought, well, it'd be cool to bring Jay back and have him help this alien to basically Jay becomes like this conspiracy theorist, and basically he didn't get neuralized correctly, so he's doing these conspiracy theories about aliens where he's right, but he's kind of crazy now because somebody messed up when they neuralized him. So yeah, 2 actors that I would put in there. I want to go younger, but I don't know any young cats right now off the top of my head. Ooh. Who do you think you would be? Who do you want to be in Men in Black? Who do you want to see in Men in Black? I always thought of like Michael Pena would be cool, and
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Or you know what, I did
would take it so serious.
I did have another version where it would be Donald Glover and the girl from In the Heights. I forgot her name. Melissa something.
Why don't you just put Ava Mendes in it?
No, she's fine.
I haven't seen her in a movie in a long time.
I mean, let's see. Melissa Barrera. Maybe her and Donald Glover. I think that would be a cool combination for Men in Black. What about you? Your turn.
I don't have a movie idea.
You don't have a
But
movie idea?
I do have two people that it would be cool to see them in a film together.
All right, go with that.
Gosling and Reynolds.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
It would be a battle of the beauties. It would be a battle of the comedy, and it would be a battle of action because they both can do all three.
I never thought in a million years I'd be excited for a Barbie movie, but I am because of the cast. Margot
Yeah.
Robbie, Simu Lee, Ryan Gosling, what's her name? That plays Ugly Betty.
America Ferrera.
Yeah, she's in it. Like, I'm like, I've never thought I'd be excited for a Barbie movie, but like, it seems like it's gonna be a fun time. I don't know,
Yeah.
based on the cast. But that's a good one, Reynolds and Gosling. I would. That's a good pick. I like that. Good choice.
Thank you.
All right, next question. We're doing great, I think.
We are.
Oh, stirring the pot. Least favorite actor or actress? Least favorite actor or actress? Okay, back in the day, my least favorite, back when I was young, my least favorite was Tom Hanks, right? Then
Woof.
I got over that hump. I was like, oh man, this guy is actually really good. But back then, like when I was younger, I would just not like certain actors because of the movies that they were making, right? Then I
Yeah.
got a little bit older and I've like have more of a palette. But now I get more. There's two types of actors that I kind of get tired of. The ones who are all over
In
the place,
everything. Yeah.
and everything, all over the place, and ones, of course, who commit crimes and do something stupid.
Well, we don't need to include that.
Yeah. But for me, that becomes troubling because I can't separate the art from the artiste. You know what I mean?
I think you should just like the one where people are everywhere. Do that, and
Okay.
then pick another actor where you're just like, I don't like their acting.
I don't. Well, okay.
That'd be easier for you.
I don't want to diss him, but
Diss him.
because it's recent. Bridgerton guy, I did not like his acting, and I've only seen him in The Gray Man. It's stuck with me since I've seen the movie. I'm like, I didn't like his performance whatsoever. And then I didn't like what's his name's performance in The Gentleman.
Henry Golding.
I brought it up before. No, not Henry Golding. The guy who I brought it up before on the show, so I shouldn't talk about it again. But that performance brought me out. Let me see The Gentleman. It was where's the cast? Jeremy Strong's character, the guy that was trying to take over the business from Matthew McConaughey.
I see.
Yeah, I didn't like his performance. Not that but that doesn't make him my least actor. It's just that performance I didn't like. Same with the Bridgerton guy. It's just based off of one performance. He might impress me in something else. Who knows? That character might have not been a good fit for him, and he was just, So it just depends. For a little bit, I've gotten over it. For a little bit there, though, I was kind of getting tired of Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
But that didn't make him like my least favorite actor or anything. It just was like, I'm tired of seeing all these movies, these trailers. But I stopped following him, so I feel like it's less of him now. So I don't know. And he puts out stuff sometimes I go, oh, I am interested in seeing that. I don't know, like Jumanji. I thought the first Jumanji was awesome.
Yeah.
Or at least the first Jumanji that he did. But yeah, what about you?
You didn't pick a female actress.
Oh, I was gonna bring this up the other day or last week when we were talking about Florence Pugh and how she's like getting her Jennifer Lawrence on.
Mm-hmm.
I brought that up on that show because I was thinking like, well, Jennifer Lawrence was one of those actresses that her seemingly attitude towards playing a comic book character made me kind of go, then why do I want to pay to see you in any of these movies?
Damn.
But she wasn't everything. She wasn't, she was everywhere. And now she's you know, she kind of took a break, but she's still great and talented. So that's kind of hard, dude. I don't know who my least favorite, like if they came on screen that
Just
they
pick
would.
Katherine Heigl.
Why? She's not a scapegoat.
She's a good safe bet.
No, I feel like you have to justify this. It has to be like someone that you watched a lot of movies with them in it. You know what I mean? I don't know. What about you?
Maybe Vin Diesel.
Ooh. But is it Vin's performance or his personality?
His performance. And almost anything except Groot.
I think his personality is what destroys it for me. Is that you're taking this a little too seriously, bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
This ain't that serious, right? Like they say. Like,
yeah, it ain't that serious, bruh.
You're just Dominic Toretto, bruh. Like if you were doing other stuff and won an Oscar and something else, okay, but
and probably another one for me probably be Kevin Hart, because he's just playing himself half the time. He's not like a he's a comedian turned actor.
That's
I guess.
that's fair. Mark Wahlberg was pretty close, but he's a talented actor. He just, I don't know.
He doesn't pick good movies sometimes.
He doesn't pick good movies. I don't really like his personality outside of the movie season. So, but that's all personal preference. I mean, like, he's done a lot of good movies. The Italian Job. You can't say he's done a lot of movies, only name one movie. But like The Fighter, Lone Survivor, like he's done a lot of great movies. Even in Shooter, which didn't do great critically, I think he's great in Shooter. So I don't know. Next question.
Yes.
If your life was a movie, what movie would you want it to be? So we have to choose an existing movie, maybe?
If your life was a movie?
Yeah, what movie would you want it to be?
I'd have to pick a happy one, wouldn't I?
I guess. Unless you want to have a Blue Valentine one.
I know.
I think I got it.
What do you got?
I'm going to go with Chef.
Interesting.
Chef is one of those movies I'd put on just to, if I feel like I want some inspiration or I want to feel happy. It's one of those, I just love the vibe of that movie. I just love it.
I'm gonna be in Pineapple Express.
Back to the drugs.
But James Franco is canceled, huh?
I mean, he's doing a movie again that they announced this week or last week or something. But I don't know what other movie it would be. Like, I can't be in an action movie. But what if you fantasized our movie then? If your life was a movie. You know, I think about this question. I remember that one time, I don't know if you remember, we were at Six Flags.
Mm-hmm.
And you like made a comment about me, like you were like, how come Mark Anthony walks like there's a score playing in the background
all the time?
I was like, it'd be so cool. It would be so cool if Hans Zimmer scored my life. Technically he did when I did that little Hans Zimmer contest.
See?
That was fun to put together, but yeah. Okay, what composer would best score your life?
Best score my life?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Michael I forgot how to say his name.
Oh, Giacchino?
Yeah, because he does like happy stuff too.
Yeah, he's got the Up and Incredibles, and he's got the dark stuff too. Mission Impossible, the Batman, Spider-Man, No Way Home.
I'm gonna
Okay,
go with him.
that's a good pick. I think I'll stick with Hans. I think Hans would do a good job in my life.
Mm.
But like, yeah, I mean, I think Chef. I'm gonna go with Chef. I can, Oh, you know what though? What about the romance? Well, there's romance in Chef too. Yeah,
You can do the
Anyway.
holiday instead.
Holiday or Crazy Stupid Love. Ryan
Oh.
and Emma. The Notebook, except for without the sad ending. Or
Mm.
the breakup in the middle.
What's the next? What's the next one?
This is the final question.
Dun dun dun.
Dum, dum, dum. What is the worst movie in recent memory, and why is it Dune?
Who could have wrote that?
What is the worst movie in recent memory, and why is it Dune? I feel like that's a trick question because, I mean, the first part, I could tell you right away a movie that I don't think it's great. That's recent.
What is it?
Reminiscence.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, and that's been the start of our show, man. It's like a full circle.
Damn.
But maybe you could. Well, we kind of talked about how you don't like Dune.
Can't stand it. But if there is something else I watched this year that I
Oh,
did
Tom
not-
and Jerry was awful.
I didn't see it.
Don't. Just don't.
All right. Easy enough.
Easy enough. Such great questions. I love it. We did it. We conquered. We came.
We did it.
saw.
We did it. Hooray.
We are friends. We are family. We are.
We are the movie reference.
Brittany, take us out.
That was how you take us out.
Oh, well, okay, cool.
Rude. You took my outro.
I'm sorry.
That's
didn't
like our thanks for being a bad friend. That was ours.
And you made it. Anyways, to possibly doing another 52.
We'll see. Nathan's
Depending-
coming up with the stats.
They're not looking so good.
Poor guy's in tears reading all this stuff.
All right. The end.
All right.